You cannot put your logo all over this and then try to say everything because you end up saying nothing.
We aren't just a video production company, we are business solution driven creatives. And this is more than meets the eye.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of More Than Meets the Eye podcast, where we talk about what's behind a person, a practice, or a product. We are business solution driven creatives at JT Visuals, and that's without the I because there's more than meets the eye. And I'm so happy that you're here today because, of course, you already know because you saw this square or a rectangle and a picture of what we're talking about to entice you to click on this video. And with that click, we hope that we delivered. And that's because we're talking about thumbnails. So on this, we're not talking about the thumbnail on your thumbs. We are talking about that image that you show before you post a YouTube video or before you click on a YouTube video, depending on where you're coming from. And we just want to talk about it because we learned a few things with this.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but what if you didn't have to hunt for your next client? What if there's a way that you could spend less than 3 hours per month, even as a busy entrepreneur, and start attracting your ideal clients so that they come to you rather than you have to always go to them? You could be the best of your industry, but we want to make you the best known. And you can get started on this for free on our website. Go to jtvisuals.com and look for our ideal client profile generator. We've trained AI to come up with who you should reach out to and who you need to become to be that go-to expert of your industry and city. So what are you waiting for? Go to jtvisuals.com. That's jtvsuals.com, jtvsuals.com, and get started today.
So thumbnails are very important. You can't skip thumbnails. If you're going to post a video on YouTube and let it be an auto-generated thumbnail that YouTube picks out randomly, sometimes it actually does okay. But even on the okay ones, it gets pixely and the quality of it does not look good. Now, the purpose of a thumbnail is to entice you into watching the video. So what I see that's a mistake in this all the time is over branding. When your logo is in this, it actually is not good for YouTube. And it's actually not good for podcasts because on a thumbnail, you need to think of context. This is not a billboard. You cannot put your logo all over this and then try to say everything because if you try to do that, you end up saying nothing. Now, we made something that was pretty cool because we're like, why would people watch this video? They would watch this video. Let's come up with a title. A thumbnail is another opportunity to have a second hook, a second reason to get someone to click other than the title text. So let's include that. Let's say this. And like one of them, we called it like ramenpreneurship, and that's kind of cool. And we talked about ramen noodles in regards to entrepreneurship and like what the level of ramen that you eat can kind of determine the level of entrepreneur that you are or where you came from. While that was a fun analogy and everything, what we wanted to put on the thumbnail as well is it's featuring this person. And then we wanted to put their name because some people might recognize that person and want to click on it. And then we think, oh, well, maybe they want to know what season, what episode this is so that it's easier to reference. So we include season 1, episode 9. Oh, another thing is this is the Entrepreneur Experience podcast. So we need to make sure and have that logo on there. So we put that logo on there. And then it just starts snowballing into what to put on there. And even the photo, like we were going for a photo of a screenshot from the video, which does work, but there's a certain way to do it. So stay till the end to figure that out. What we did was we put a screenshot of the most emotional part, which is usually some sort of laughter or smile or something that was good for all of us. And we grabbed that from the video and we were filming in 6K. So it meant that when we did a screenshot, it could be 4K quality, but from video, that's usually lower quality when it's a screenshot. So therefore, by the time we're down to the original 1080p, it actually looks like a good quality image for a thumbnail. And so we take that and we throw it in there. And then that includes this other part in Canva that we would do where now the letters are blocking because we use the actual image of everything. And so then we put a black gradient underneath so you can actually read, because it turns out after using vidIQ, where you can find out more about your videos and you get ratings on thumbnails, it said that it needed to be bigger text and it needed to be more contrasty. So we drew that layer. And then we're like, hey, this is scalable. We can use this across all clients. Let's do this. Let's follow this. But then we dove even deeper and we're like, we're looking at other people's thumbnails and what are they showing? What are they doing? So we did a study. And on this study, we found out that it's actually the more dramatic face you have and an close-up of a face on the thumbnail, like really big and blown up, and then like 3 to 4 words only. And then that was it. And it was clean. It could be branded, but if it's branded, it's simple. So what's crazy is the simpler that we made it, the better the thumbnail performed. So now on our thumbnails, we're seeing a lot more clicks, and it makes a lot of sense because of the context. We're on a profile already. So when you're on YouTube and you see it, you also see the title and you also see one little snippet of the description and you also see the profile photo. That's usually where the logo is already anyways. So if your logo's not there and you have a sponsored thing, then yeah, maybe putting a logo somewhere, especially if it's recognizable, is really good to include. However, it's not the most important thing, but if you're talking about something that's really big in the SaaS world or in the tech world and you get a lot of people in it, then you maybe want to include it. But the point is you get straight to the point and you use it as another hook. And then another change that we made that was pretty major was that in a thumbnail, you don't want to state a fact. Don't just state a fact. If it looks like advice and someone could walk away with that advice, it's not going to serve the whole video well, because you need to create curiosity and reason for someone to click. And then when someone clicks in the thumbnail, it brings into a whole other section, which is, can I confirm the click? Which means when I click this video based on that thumbnail, did it deliver with what I thought this video was going to be about? And then after you confirm a click, you need to give another reason to stay even longer. And this is the formula that people are using, and whether you like it or not, this is what's here on YouTube and what's working. This is the research. So try this, throw this YouTube video, scan the transcript, put it into ChatGPT, and then type in ChatGPT and say, hey, I want to exercise this thumbnail technique. Now, there's other techniques about titles and other techniques about what you say in the video, and all this and more on this channel. So please, if you like this video, hit subscribe. And if you're listening on podcast, thank you so much. Continue on. I know this one was short, but also please leave us a comment, leave us a review. If you enjoyed this, we'll get back with you with your questions. We really, truly want to help you and show you more than meets the eye behind a person, a practice, or a product. And so if there's something to review, like we just did coffee, we enjoy doing that. And it was a seasonal thing for Scooter's Coffee, and they have a whole Elf product line. So we review it from the perspective of branding, but we also have fun with it and taste it and recommend it or not and give their honest opinions. We bought all the products that Scooter has about Elf, and so I want you to watch that video. If you have not seen that, it does require you to see it, so you got to watch it on YouTube. We have a mixture of our YouTube and our podcast. And that's really it for this episode. So if I left you on a cliffhanger or you wanting to learn more, then please leave a comment and we'll dive deeper into it. But most of the time, I oversay things. Just like on thumbnails, if you say too much, you end up saying nothing. So with that, remember to keep on doing the reps and keep on keeping on.